were removed from the general election ballot in the fall, and the November general election results were the 5 write-in candidates in favor of continuing the building project suffered a resounding defeat. I would like to make a motion to temporarily suspend any and all construction of the new 3-story building, to stop any demolition of the existing high school structures, and to halt all acquisition and or delivery of materials and equipment until January the 13th, 2016. The only exception to this suspension is the continuance of the present tech building construction.
And I will second that.
Would you like to have copies of it? Would you like?
Yeah. So we have a motion to temporarily suspend, just to go over it again, all construction of the new 3-story building, to stop any demolition of the existing high school structure, and to hold all acquisition or delivery of materials and equipment until January 13th, 2016. The only exception to this suspension is the continuance of the present tech building construction. Okay. Comments, questions?
Yeah, yes, sir. Mr. McNamara. Jill, and then what?
What do you mean, and then what?
Along with your alternate plan.
My alternate plan would be to halt it temporarily, to have it reevaluated, to have the new board come in and reevaluate it, and go from there.
But what is the plan? I want specific. I don't have enough information to even vote on that.
I think you do have enough information, Mr. Ruffings. I think the fact that you have been told 3 times by the public that they want this project stopped and reevaluated is enough information.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not if you don't care.
If you're going to stop a project, you have to have a plan. And you have to know, you got to have a plan. It's definitely a better. And I need the information on that. First of all, what will it cost to stop it?
What will it cost to continue it?
No, I asked you.
I ask you, what will it cost to continue it for another 3 weeks and then stop it?
Mrs. Tavley,
What, Mr. Ruffings?
I respectfully ask, what will it cost the taxpayers to stop the project? And once it's stopped, then what?
Mr. Ruffings, I respectfully ask, what will it cost to continue the project for 3 weeks until the new board gets in there, halts it, and reevaluates it?
Here's what I'm looking for, Mrs. Kaplan. We spent 2 years, and we came up with a very viable plan to fit the needs of this district for the next 40 or 50 years or more. 7 out of 9 average members of the community were in favor of it, 2 were not.
Excuse me, 7 out of 9 board members.
Board members, thank
The
you.
community was not in favor of it, and they told you that 3 times.
Okay. We had an architectural firm as our consultants and to give us guidance on this project. They were our construction experts. You also, in the spring, with your fellow group members towards the building, you assured us you also had a construction expert on that tour. What I need, just like we had representatives from Crabtree Rohrbaugh here meeting after meeting to give presentations and to answer questions, of which they did. That's what I'm looking for from you and the members that you're aligned with. I need a presentation, I think we all do. I think the public needs a presentation from your construction expert as to where we go from here.
Mr.
To
Russell?
just stop. We don't have, we have no information. We don't even know, Mrs. Kaplan, who your construction expert was, what his credentials are, or her credentials, or their credentials. We need the other side. That is your construction expert to come in, address the board, the administration, and address the public, and say, this is what you have built your entire case on, is the information and the consultation that you received from your construction expert, and you'll let me finish. And you will not produce that person so that they can address us. That's what I want, and I would be more than happy to vote on your motion when I have more information, and that'll be when that individual addresses the board, the administration, and the public.
No matter who or what my information or my construction specialist is, it would not please you, it would not suit you, and it would make no difference. But there will be 5 new people in here, and they will stop the construction. The bottom line is, are you going to put 3 more weeks of money wasted into a construction that needs reevaluated? Or are you, and for what reason would you indebt the taxpayer even more? You talk about derision in this community. That board has 5 new people have been voted, 4 new people have been voted out. There will be 5 new people on the board, and they will stop the construction. So it's the bottom line is this. You either halt it tonight, or you prove to the entire community what arrogant, self-centered elitists you really are. You're going to be voted down December 1st. It's a situation, do you hold it for 3 weeks and stop this rush and let it be reevaluated by competent people, including CRA, Dick, and others, or do you keep rushing it through and costing the taxpayer more money? That's your choice, Bill.
What is your plan that will provide, as you and your group promised, what is the plan?
It doesn't matter, Bill. You are going to be voted down December 1st. And
What is your plan that will best provide, in your words and those that you're aligned with, the best education possible for the students of the North River School District? That's all No. We need to know. We can't vote on
I am
something,
not, Bill.
and you say you'll find out in December.
No, I'm not asking, I am asking you to
I'm
vote.
done. I'm done.
Okay, you guys are kind of
I'm done.
going back and forth, but I do have a couple of comments after me, too. I mean, I'm just kind of flabbergasted by this a little bit. But, I mean, some of the things that I'm thinking of, I mean, this is a major change to the construction timeline.
Yes.
Okay? And I understand the new board has, I understand the results of the election, and the new board has basically been hired to do what
Been
you're
elected
talking
to.
about and to manage that process. And I understand that, and they'll have the authority to do whatever they do. And that's just what's gonna happen. But a couple of things that just come to mind as I think about this. In the first place, like, we're gonna need like some sort of change order or something to do this. You gotta get like prices, you gotta talk to the contractors and
Your
get costs.
your contracts allow you to stop the project
They
without
do,
cost.
they do. So that means if we vote for this tonight, then, I mean, we can vote to stop the contract, but that's not what you're proposing.
Sure it is.
You're not proposing that we stop the contract, you're proposing that we stop the contract until January 13th. That's not stopping the contract, that's putting a halt on the contract.
All right.
And that, to me, I believe requires a change order, because you don't just do something like that and then tell the contractors, hey, go away for a little while and just build. You kind of work out a price first and then you do that.
Here's the contract, if you want to look at that.
I read the contract, and please, this is the board talking at this point.
Oh, I didn't know if you.
So, I mean, that's one issue. I mean, what, you know, we do this, the contractors are gonna start moving their trailers and everything else out tomorrow, and they're gonna bill us for that. And then more work's gonna clearly have to be done, and we're gonna have to move their trailers back to do that. So, what's the cost of that?
Wait a minute, it's not completely suspend. Put the contractors, put the effort into the tech building. The tech building's not done. The tech building is far from finished. Put your efforts in there. I did not ask for a suspension of the tech building. I asked for a suspension of the three-story building, which is being rushed through at breakneck speed to get as much done as possible.
Joe, what you're asking for is a change to the contract. A change to the contract, rightfully, I believe needs to be negotiated rather than just done. Because who knows what we're gonna end up paying for something like that.
Who knows what you're going to end up paying if this is other way.
All right, and a second, and another point which I think is very important. There are 5 new board members coming onto this board, and they've basically been hired by the community to manage this process. If we do what you're saying tonight, this board is going to manage this process. We're going to handle negotiating with the contractors starting tomorrow. We're going to handle all the coming lawsuits. We're going to handle all those decisions that have to be made between now and these next couple of days to put a hold on this project. And to be honest with you, Jill, I don't think this community wants this board to do that. They've elected other people to do that job, and I think they should do it, and they can do it.
The board, if you just wait until after the election before you accept.
You need to look up Robert's Rules of Order if you want to run a board.
So what you're really saying is what the community has just recently done means nothing to anybody on this board but John. They voted you off the ballot in the primaries. They got you all those signatures. They removed you guys from after December 1st. And that means nothing to any of you guys.
George, I think you're wrong. I'm here to.
Now, wait a minute. How
George, I'm here to voice my
wrong?
opinion for the people in favor of the project. There's plenty of people in favor of the project.
But apparently more people did.
I'm not wasting taxpayers' money.
Yes, you are.
I am not.
Because you know what's going to happen the 1st of December. But you're willing to sit there and waste taxpayers' money
And I'm gonna vote for
because
it
you
in
have this
December,
chip
George.
on your shoulder
I'm
that
gonna
you're
vote
better
for
than
it.
the
I don't have a
taxpayer.
chip on my shoulder.
Yes, you do.
You're the one that said you don't care.
You don't care.
Let's stop
If
the
you
personal.
care, you stop.
George,
Taxpayer.
George, please. Let's
You
stop
don't
the
care.
personal attacks and just talk about the business,
I hate
okay?
stupidity.
That's a personal attack. Okay, can we just stop that? This is a business meeting here. Let's try and talk about just the business of it, okay?
Then maybe you should do what the taxpayers want you to do. And they voted you guys off the board to get what they want.
In January.
They'll get what they want December 1st when they have their.
So in between time, you waste the money.
I don't know. I think potentially this could be a bigger waste of money than you had.
Well, that's your personal opinion.
Absolutely, because I don't have any facts. I have to base it on my personal opinion.
And
My
that's what-
personal opinion is that this could cost a fortune.
And that's what we want to do, is hold it until we get more information.
December 1st. Any further
I really,
comments?
I really can't wait for December 1st. Just vote. I really can't. Because this board is, to me, is a disgrace.
Let's take a vote. All those in favor?
Right there.
Could I make a comment directed to no one?
No, I call for a
No,
vote.
I just want to say.
I'll give you a chance to make a comment.
I don't want to-
Okay,
That's fine.
all those in favor?